Hello there. Doesn't this look nice? I know it does. Also, sorry for the grass in your eyes. But this is Frutiger Aero. Frutiger Aero is a design style aesthetic that was used mostly everywhere in the 2000s. It was used from operating systems to brandings for corporations and ads, and also stock photos at the time. The actual word Frutiger Aero, Frutiger. Frutiger came from, well, is a name of a man named Adrian Frutiger, his last name. At the time, he made fonts that were widely used in corporate design and whatnot. And then Aero, more interesting to me at least. I'm sorry if I bump my controls a little bit. I keep trying to explain, and when I usually talk a lot, I move my hands. But Aero, more interesting, comes from the theme or aesthetic that Microsoft made called Windows Aero, and their operating systems, where it featured glossy, glass-like design and whatnot, which was introduced in Windows XP and Windows Vista. Usually, Frutiger consists of, this isn't all that it consists of, but it's like a core. Usually consists of gradients, like blue and green mostly, at least color-wise. Nature, like grass, trees, leaves, the sky, and its clouds. Bubbles. Bubbles. A lot of bubbles. Very cool. And for its UI side, usually clean, glossy buttons, UI elements, glossy, everything like that. They're trying to, again, push the narrative that the future is coming, or this is what the future is going to look like. When they put that on their products, people are going to think like, oh, that's so quirky or futuristic-y. That was weird. I don't know why I said that. You get the point, though. It was really a tech was magical feel back then. A lot of people were trying to push out their products and whatnot. So in the 2000s, or at least in the cultural context, post 2000s, the internet was expanding and obviously played a huge role in how Frutiger Aero was, developed, if you will. Like I said, the internet was expanding. Social media felt like new at the time, and it was getting really popular. Smartphones were also becoming mainstream and smarter, even though it was practically the first of its kind-ish. And there was a belief that technology was gonna connect everyone together and solve problems, and it'll be a what's the word? I forgot the word, but everything will just be better. Everything will look all clean and futuristic-y. It's bright, airy, hopeful. Feels like a visualized better future. There's also these little guys. I can't really tell you a lot about these guys, but they look cute, don't they? They're all around the Frutiger Aero aesthetics, and you'll see them around in, images and especially OSs, Windows OSs, for example. They're usually, supposed to serve as a avatar, if you will, though not really expressive. It's just supposed to represent a person. No gender, no anything like that. Just you. You. But sadly, all good things must come to an end. Around, I'd say, 2014, 2013, companies and whatnot started to drop the whole Frutiger era. Frutiger era. Sometimes I missay it. Frutiger era. They decided to drop it, the whole aesthetic, for a more flat and minimalistic theme, which, God, it sucks compared to Frutiger era. You'd see the flat theme in Windows 10 and 8 especially had that flat theme that was just so, ugh. It's personally not my thing, especially compared to Frutiger era. But companies started to just drop the whole thing, and it started getting basically lost in time. I mean, not really, because it's still here, but just it started getting used less and less. It sucked. It wasn't cool. But a little bit of a renaissance has been happening again. Recently, with the internet being as big as it is right now, more people are connecting over Frutiger era and realizing like how nostalgic it is and how nice it looked. People are realizing, compared to today's flat and corporate minimalism, it's just ugly compared to Frutiger era. Feels comfy, welcoming, warm. It just feels right. It just reminds people of the good old days of the early internet as a whole, actually, with technology as well, with products, OSs, advertisements, anything but that. I had everything in that. Yeah. But I started having a little renaissance. People are realizing now that it looks nice and it's practically coming back. It's nice. Personally, I haven't had a lot of experience with Frutiger Aero before. I've more or less recently, in recent years, learned about it, but 2 years ago. And the fact that I wasn't even alive for when it was really mainstream, but still, it looks really nice and interesting, and it makes me kind of wish I was alive in that time to just experience all of that. But from what have I experienced in Frutiger Aero, wasn't a lot, but I still want to name some. The Xbox 360. I had one, still have one, but I haven't used it in forever. I'm pretty sure it's broken. It was an original Halo one. It was limited edition, I think. I don't even know. It made a funny, different noise when you turn it on. But it was an Xbox 360. I used to spend days, hours, just grinding out Garden Warfare 1. One of my favorite games. And also one of the Saint Rose games. I think it was IV. Saint Rose IV. Okay, I'm getting off track. Its menu, its UI design, it was very Frutiger era, at least the modern one, the modern menu that the Xbox 360 has. The older menu, it looks amazing, honestly. It is a prime example of Frutiger era. It was so glossy and colorful, just, really liquidy. Also, the animations were really smooth and whatnot. It just looked like a really enjoyable menu. But I'm pretty sure a year or two, no, a couple of months, maybe, after the Xbox 360's release, an update got pushed, and they changed the menu to what we have now. It's a little bit more simplified, and also they got rid of a lot of aesthetic, but it still looks arguably nice. Another thing about the Xbox 360 was its avatar creator. I haven't seen a lot of people nor read anything about the avatar creator being really Frutiger Aero-y, but honestly to me it fits the aesthetic 100%. Its avatar creator was not really one of its kind because the we and its me's, but still it was really, really cool. And its whole theme was also really nice. Another one that I've experienced, the Wii, I just got done talking about. The Wii and the Wii U. The Wii definitely fitted the glossy and liquidy, not really liquidy, the glassy and glossy feel that you would get in Frutiger Aero. And also its music. Frutiger Aero music is really prominent out there, and just as I said that the video player in this world just started playing Wii U music. What was I saying? It's very prominent into music in Frutiger Aero. Very, not really chiptune-y. How do I explain this? Low quality, calming type of music you'll hear is Frutiger Aero music. The Wii contributed a lot in that. Nintendo with their music. Their music was considered Frutiger Aero, such like the Wii Shop channel, the Wii Shop channel, the Me channel, and just miscellaneous songs that you'll hear in its menus and whatnot. But yeah, that's basically it for Frutiger Aero, at least me explaining it. I really do wish I could go into detail more and explain more, but it's like 3 a.m. right now, and if it wasn't obvious, I've been reading off a script that was really poorly written by me. I could have gotten more info in it, and I really do want to get more info in it, but I just really want to get something out, because I need to get into the habit of uploading again. I'd give you an excuse for why I haven't been uploading, but I just don't have one. Or deadass just don't have one. I just haven't been uploading. But that's gonna change. I'm gonna start uploading either weekly or bi-weekly. And they will have much more effort put into. I'm not gonna say I didn't put a lot of effort in this one, if I'm gonna be honest. I might, if I'm gonna be completely honest, remake this in the future, because I really do want to talk about more. And I really do want to, like, talk about it more elaborately, but I'm just tired. And yeah, on the topic, I just want to say I'm sorry for not uploading as much. It's been like 7 months, I think. Not even. Hopefully not even. But yeah, I'm sorry for that. Expect more videos in the future. I don't really know what videos specifically. I need to get back into the swing of things. I don't want to like swing right back into some like gay shit. But you get where I'm coming from. Trust. Yeah, trust. But yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me for now. Thank you all for watching to the end and just staying with me for this little conversation and journey. Appreciate it. I will be seeing you in the future. I will upload again. Trust. I won't be leaving you for 7 months. Not a word. But yeah. I will see you, Fluffs. Bye bye.